and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be opening up my Big Shot Plus Sizzix starter kit, and I am so excited to open this thing up. I've been wanting to open it up for a while now. Every time I walk by it, it's like staring at me, and I've just been like, oh, I want to open it so bad, but I patiently waited until I had time to sit down and film this video because I wanted to share this experience with you guys and open it with you. So I finally have the time to film it and I get to finally open it. So I am so excited right now. So to show you guys what this thing looks like, here it is. And it's a pretty big box, not gonna lie. Ugh. So I'll lift it up to show you guys. It's pretty heavy. I'm not very strong, so it's pretty heavy for me to lift. But anyways, why I was so drawn to this machine was I saw it could cut felt. And if you've been on my channel, you've probably realized I love felt. It's probably my favorite material to work with. Almost all my plushies that I sew are made of felt. I love felt so much. And I've always wanted a machine that could cut felt. And I happened to stumble upon some videos and they were using this machine and they were cutting felt and I was amazed. Like, I'm not joking. My jaw like dropped open. I was just like, I was so excited when I saw this thing being used. And I was like, I need to get one. So I have the Amazon link for this product opened on my computer right here in front of me. And what it says is it can cut and emboss anything from paper, tissue, and cardstock to felt. It can cut felt. That's the part that I'm really excited about. And it can also cut cork and balsa wood up to 9-inch wide. And to my understanding, this machine is a die cutting machine. I am not experienced with die cutting machines at all. So this video is just a first impressions, box opening type video. This is not a tutorial or a tips and tricks video. After I gain more experience with this machine, I hope to make a video like that down the line. But for right now, this is just like a first impressions. Like I said, I got the Big Shot Plus starter kit. There is a few different kinds of machines. There's the Big Shot Plus, which is the one I got, and it's 9 inches. There's the Big Shot, which is 6 inches. And then there's another one, which, let me just look it up because I don't want to be incorrect in saying this. The other one is a Big Shot foldaway machine. I think it like folds up. I'm not entirely sure, but those are the 3 different types of machines they have on Amazon that I see. And then you can also get the Big Shot Plus starter kit, which is the machine with a bunch of different items. And then you can get the Big Shot starter kit, which is the machine with items, or you can just get the machines alone. I got the starter kit because this is new for me and I thought it might be useful. So this is the one that I got. Okay, with all that being said, let's finally open this thing up. And I am so excited. Oh my gosh. So let's open this up. I am opening it up on the wrong angle. So let me turn this over. Slide it out. My gosh. I'm so excited. What else is in here? Okay, let me get the box out of the way for now. Whole bunch of stuff in this. And then over here is the actual machine. And let me just take off all the styrofoam so I can show it to you guys. Okay. Ah, here it is. Oh my gosh! It's so pretty. It looks like there's some assembly required, so I'm gonna have to look at the instructions on how to do that, and then I will get back to you guys. So after reading the directions, it looks like I take this piece off, and then you take the washer and the hex screw, and you put them through each other like that, and then you take the handle, put it in there like this. Slide this in. And then I think I'm then supposed to tighten this on. So I'm just gonna turn this around. Okay, and then there is this little end plug, which you just press right in like that. Oh wow, I did it. I'm pretty proud of myself. Now that I have the handle attached onto the machine, I'm just gonna remove the other parts of the packaging. And then there's this piece right here. I'm not entirely sure what it is yet, but I will find out. So I'm just gonna open this up. Okay, so now that the machine is all assembled and unpackaged, I'm gonna move on to opening up this little package of the accessories. So let's open this up and see what's in it. Here, I'm gonna read off the box what all this stuff is because I don't want to just be calling it this plastic rectangle thing. I want to actually call it what it's supposed to be. So I'm gonna look at the box and actually call what all these things are, what they're supposed to be called. Okay, here it is after I searched. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's actually a new day, and you can probably tell that because I'm wearing a new shirt. And I just took a few days to go over everything that was in this box, look over the instruction book a little more, and get like a better idea of what all this stuff is. Because to be completely honest, I was a bit overwhelmed. I'm like looking at all this stuff going, what is this? And it was a little confusing, but after going over everything, looking over the instructions, I have a better idea of what it is. And now I'm ready to show you guys everything. And after I show everything that comes in this box, I'm going to try and start cutting some things. So I think I will try to cut a piece of cardstock, a piece of felt, and then I think I'm also going to try and emboss something because this thing can also emboss. So why not try that out as well? Obviously, the first thing that comes in this box is the Big Shot Plus machine. So this right here. And then it also comes with one pair of cutting pads. And actually, before I start showing you guys everything, I just want to let you guys know I will be reading off the box the correct name of all these different things. I don't want to be calling them by the wrong name, so I'm just going to read off the box. So I'm giving you guys the correct term for all these things. Just letting you guys know that, because if you see me like looking over here, that's what I'm looking at. I'm not just like looking off into the distance. I'm reading off the box. So anyway, it comes with a pair of cutting pads, which are these two plastic sheets right here. And then it also comes with one Big Shot Plus platform, which is this. And then it also comes with an adapter A and adapter B, and they are these two sheets here. So there's two different sheets. Adapter A is this teal one, and adapter B is this like reddish colored one. And adapter B is definitely more like flimsier than adapter A, which is more like stiff. And it comes with one instruction booklet, which is over here. I'm like looking for it, like, where is this thing? So here's the instruction booklet. I was looking through this so I could get a better idea of how to actually use this machine. So this was helpful. And then it also comes with one bigz die, and that's this die right here. And hopefully my camera is able to pick up all the different shapes on here. You can see there's like a heart over here, flower. It's like a whole bunch of different shapes to cut out. And this is a bigz L die. I kept calling it a bigz die I don't think bigz is the correct way to say it. I kept saying bigz, and my husband was like, wait, what? And he's like looking at the box, and he's like, I don't think this is called bigz. I think it's bigz. And I was like, oh. And I was just like so embarrassed. So if you hear me saying bigz by accident, I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep calling it that, but I do. It's just like a force of habit now since I started calling it that. Now it's like stuck in my head. That's what it's supposed to be called. But I will try to call it bigz since I think that's what it's supposed to be called. But anyways, this is the bigz die, and I looked it up on the Sizzix website to see what this type of die is used to cut, like what types of materials. And I have the website pulled up on my computer right now. And on their website, it says that they cut almost anything, including cardstock, felt, fabric, foam, magnet, leather, craft aluminum, and many other materials. So I'll be using the bigz die to cut some felt. Bigz. I just said bigz. Oh my gosh. I'll be using this bigz die to cut felt. Oh my gosh. I'm like getting all tongue twisted right now. I'll be using this bigz die to cut some felt later on in this video. My gosh, I'm just like, I can't talk. Oh my gosh. And then this box also comes with one other type of die, which is called a thinlits die. And it actually comes with 13 of them. So that's these right here. And these are so cute. Like, look at this butterfly. It's so adorable. I'm definitely really excited to cut these really cute shapes out. So cute. And again, I looked up this die on their website as well to see what it's used to cut. And just reading directly off their website, it says, these wafer-thin, chemically etched die sets are designed to cut, emboss, or stencil a single sheet of cardstock, paper, metallic foil, or vellum. So I'll be using this type of die to cut cardstock later in this video. This box also comes with one textured Impressions Plus embossing folder, which is this here. And it does open up like a folder. And it's also textured. So it's kind of like, this one that came with the kit is like a bunch of little dots on it. And I'm assuming that when you put the cardstock in here and you put it through the machine, it's gonna like imprint this texture onto it. I'm not entirely sure. That's just my guess right now because I really don't know anything about embossing. I did like a little bit of research on it, but I really don't know a lot. I've never done it before, so I'm definitely intrigued to try this out. The last thing that comes in this box is some cardstock. And the first one I'm going to show you guys is this one, which is a 10 double-sided 5.5 inch by 6 inch cardstock. And it comes in this little booklet. And there's some really cute patterns in here. I'm like trying to hide my face so the camera focuses on the cardstock, but I also want to see the camera to make sure it's, you know, pointing at the cardstock. So if you see my face like peeking through here, that's what I'm doing. But some really cute patterns. Some polka dots. Super cute. And then it also comes with 4 double-sided A4 cardstock, and that's in this booklet here. And again, some really cute patterns. This one has like a bunch of little white dots all over it. I don't know if it's picking up on the camera, but it looks really cute in person. And this one's like a bunch of little flowers. So again, some really cute patterns. And that's everything that comes in the box. And now that I've showed you guys everything, let's actually use this machine and give it a try. The first die I'm going to try and use is the bigz die, and I'm going to use this one first because it looks like it's a tad bit more simple than the other one. So after looking at the instruction booklet, it looks like you place a cutting pad down, then you take the bigz die and you place it on top of the cutting pad like this, and then you're going to take the material that you want to cut. So I'm going to take this piece of felt and just put that right on top of the die. And then lastly, you're going to take the other cutting pad and place it right on top of everything and kind of like sandwich it all together. The instruction manual then says to take this sandwich that was put together and to place it onto the machine and slide it up to the center. And then you're going to take this handle and just like crank it so it like pushes the sandwich over to the other side, and when it comes out on the other side, it should have cut through the material. Not gonna lie, I'm like really nervous right now. I'm the type of person who always second guesses myself and is basically like always a ball of nerves. So I'm hoping I did this correctly. I know I followed the instructions, so it should be all correct, but still I'm just like, oh, what if I did something wrong? No, I know I did this right. I know I followed the instructions. I just need to calm down and do it. Okay, I need to just do this. Oh my gosh, 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 this is so cool. This is so cool! Can you see that? Hold on, let me actually just take the piece of felt off so you can see it. Here's the piece of felt, and you can see it cut through everything on the die. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I'm like freaking out right now. This is awesome. Oh my gosh. So it cut through everything. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I'm sorry I'm like freaking out. That's so awesome. I've never used a die cutter before. I've seen it used on videos and stuff, but I've never actually done it myself. This is so cool. I'm just like freaking out. Oh my gosh, here it is. Everything cut out. Everything was cut so nice and clean. If it'll focus. Come on, camera, focus. There it is. Oh my gosh, just look at that. It's perfect. Oh my gosh, and look, it even cut out this perfect little circle. Come on, focus. Focus. It's so perfect. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. I'm like really excited right now. And even these intricate parts were just cut so nicely on the butterfly. Oh my gosh, this is awesome. This is like a game changer for me. Before I move on to the thinlits dies, I just want to point out that when you run this through the machine, the die is going to cut into the cutting pad. So as you can see, it imprinted all of those shapes onto the cutting pad right here. And I do remember watching a video and they were explaining that after using the cutting pad enough times, this will eventually no longer be usable. So I don't know how many times you can use this before it breaks and you can't use it anymore. I'm definitely intrigued to find out, but I just wanted to let you guys know that this does have to be replaced every now and again. Now I'm going to try and cut some cardstock with these thinlit dies, and I'm like so excited to try these out now since I know the machine works. I tried it out once and I know what I'm doing, or at least I hope I know what I'm doing. So I'm like really excited to try these out now. And from the instruction manual, it looks like the first thing you have to do when using the thinlit dies is to place down this Big Shot Plus platform. So that's this right here. And next you're going to take the adapter A, which is this teal one, and place it right on top. And next you're going to take the cutting pad and place that on top of those. Then you're going to take the material that you want to cut through. So I just took one of those pieces of cardstock from that booklet. So that booklet right here. And I just ripped out one of the pieces and placed it right here. And next you're going to place the dies on top of this. So I'm just going to try and place as many as I can onto this piece of cardstock. Then it looks like the last thing is to add the other cutting pad right on top, like this. So again, I just placed the sandwich onto the machine and I'm going to crank it through. Here's how some of the pieces came out, and they're just so cute. I think it's so cool how the machine can cut such intricate pieces. Like, look at all those little details it cut out. That's just crazy to me and so cool and such a useful tool to have. I'm just like thinking about how much this is such a game changer for me and how many more things I can make with this thing in my craft room. So I'm like so excited. And I do want to just point out to you guys, it was a little difficult getting out all these little pieces. So when I pushed it through the machine, this is how a lot of them came out, with this like still inside, and you had to like pick the pieces out like this. And I was able to do it by hand, and it was a little difficult at times. I don't know if there's like ways to make it easier. I'll have to look into that and see if there's any tricks on that, and also just from experience after working with this more. And I'll let you guys know if I find anything out about that. And then also some of the paper is like stuck in the die and I can't get it out. I'm assuming all those little circles that are on here are to like help push it out. Maybe you're supposed to use something to like push through the hole and get it out. Again, I'm not experienced in this, so this is all new to me, but that's something I will probably look into. And like I said in the beginning of this video, you know, once I gain more experience with this machine, I really hope to make another video down the line with tips and tricks and ways to, you know, help you guys learn how to use this machine better. The last thing I want to try out in this video is using that Textured Impressions embossing folder. And to do that, from reading the instruction manual, it looks like you place one of the cutting pads down, you take that embossing folder, open it up, take a piece of cardstock, which I just took a piece from this booklet right here, close the folder, place it like this, and then take the other cutting pad and put it right on top like that. Then it says to take this and put it on top of the Big Shot Plus platform. So this piece again. Just place it right on top like this. I'm sure you guys can guess what the next step is, and that's to take all these pieces that we just put together and to place it onto the machine and then to crank it through. So I just finished embossing that piece of cardstock, and this is how it turned out. And it like made the paper have that texture on it, so it's like raised on this side and then indented on this side. I never even like knew what embossing was before this, so this is like so cool to me. So that's really it for this video, and all in all, I'm like so excited to have this machine in my craft room. I'm like getting so many ideas of what I want to use it for, and it's just so cool. I love it. I'm so excited to have it as a part of like my toolbox and like a part of my craft room, and I am just so excited. The only thing is I don't know where I'm going to put it in my craft room yet. If you've watched my, I think it was the video of like where I showed all the plushies I made in 2020 and my plans for 2021, I was like, this room's a mess and I need to clean it this year. I haven't started cleaning it. I really need to. And I keep getting more craft stuff like this machine and I have nowhere to put it. So that's my only thing right now, is where am I going to put this machine? But I'll find a spot. I have to find a spot. I now have it, so it needs to go somewhere. But I do want to make that cleaning video at some point because this room still needs to be cleaned up. But I'm getting way off topic right now. I'm obsessed with this machine. It's awesome. I'm so happy I got it. I can see so many new things I can make with it. and making definitely some things with my plushies easier. Like I can already see myself like cutting out the little circles for the felt cheeks has always been a pain for me, cutting out those circles to be so perfect. And I'm already looking at that bigz die, and one of them on it was a little circle that was almost the exact same size as those felt cheeks that I use. I could already see myself using this to cut out those little cheeks instead of cutting them out manually. So I can already see myself using this, and I'm so excited to like try out different types of dies. This machine is compatible with quite a few different dies. I'll probably list them, on the screen. I don't want to like just read them off. That's pretty boring. So I'll probably list them all up on the screen, and maybe I'll make more videos trying out those other types of dies. And yeah, so I guess that's really it. And thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here. If you like this video, definitely be sure to go give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And yeah, that's really it. So I guess I'll see you guys all in the next one, and bye for now.